What actually happens to your body when you squat like this every single day? I have been squatting like this every single day for the last 6 years without fail. And I can tell you that this simple habit has completely changed my body and my mind. It has opened up my hips. It has loosened my ankles, fixed my knee problems, eased my spine, improved my digestion, improved my posture, and given me the freedom to truly move without limits. Today, I am going to tell you what you can expect when you take on this challenge of daily squatting for the next 100 days. Day 1 feels like an awakening. Everything will hurt. This position is not going to feel natural to you if you have never done it before. Your ankles are going to burn. Your knees are going to ache. Your back will feel tired. But this is all normal. This is your body returning to the basic movements that it has lost over time. So, what you can expect is a lot of discomfort, a lot of weak spots showing up, a lot of wanting to quit, and a lot of questioning yourself about whether this is okay for you to do. So, I want to assure you that you must push through this. To make this easier for yourself, you can lift your heels slightly on a small support, which will allow you to sit back more. You can hold on to support too, whether that's a TRX, a pole, or anything that allows you to sit back into your heels. This will help you reach this position with more comfort so that you can actually relax down here. Your goal for day 1 is just to collect as much time as possible in this squat during the day. So whether that's 30 seconds, 5 or 10 times, by the end of the day, add up your time, write it down, and that will carry into day 2. Now, day 2 to 3 is what I call the resistance phase. This is going to be tough because you will want to challenge yourself by holding this position longer, but your body will not allow it yet, right? So again, knees will ache, your lower back will ache. When you come out of that squat, things will not feel good. You will wonder if it is safe for you. You will wonder if you might cause more injuries. You will wonder how you will ever be able to sit like this. Trust me, you must continue until day 7 when it starts to feel much better. Our students who go through our program notice changes within 4 to 6 days, strong changes to the point where they start up here, and by day 7, they are down here. So by day 2 or 3, you want to collect more time throughout the day. If you started with 60 seconds or 2 minutes on day 1, here you want to build up to 5 to 7 minutes over the whole day. Some tips I suggest are to do this while resting, do this while watching TV, do this while brushing your teeth, while scrolling on your phone. Just do this whenever you remember, and do this instead of sitting. If you sit a lot, stand up from your chair every hour and do this for a minute. By the time you go to bed, you will collect much more than 5 minutes. I promise you that. It just needs to become a habit. Now, day 7 is where the change begins. You will notice improvements in your ankles, your knees, and your hips. Your position will be lower. If you were using support, you will now use much less support. And most of all, this position will become more comfortable to the point where it feels natural, to the point where you start to prefer squatting instead of sitting. Most people who reach day 7 and have been consistent from day 1 collect much more time in this position. It feels more natural to them, and they begin to understand that they lost something they were born with, something humans evolved to have. So by day 7, you will be on a path where you know the goal is close and you are moving toward it. From day 7 to about day 14, I want you to be very strict about how much time you spend in this position. My advice to most students is to collect 30 minutes throughout the day. You will feel more comfortable and need to challenge yourself. So get a timer, use a notebook, or write it in your phone. 30 minutes every day. Day 7 to day 14, if you cannot manage it, do 15 minutes or 20 minutes. See how long it really takes you. Try to reach 30 minutes by day 14. This is spread across the whole day. This is not hard if you add it to everything you do. As I said before, instead of sitting in chairs or on couches, squat. When brushing your teeth, when watching TV, when scrolling the internet, squat. You will reach 30 minutes, and that is your goal for day 14. As we move into day 30, this becomes the embodiment phase. This is when you will find yourself squatting everywhere. You will not care if you look strange. You will squat in shopping centers. You will squat at bus stops. You will squat while waiting for your Uber. You will squat while playing with your dog. You will squat while tying your shoes. Honestly, you will squat anywhere and everywhere. Your body will start to want it. If you followed everything from day 1, by day 30, this position will feel natural and something you crave. This is the stage where you can play with the squat. This is when you can move through it with full freedom. This is when your hips and ankles will be much looser and smoother, to the point where you become a full-time squatter. If you keep going from day 50 to day 100, this becomes your lifestyle. This is where the change becomes permanent. This is where you will notice the difference so clearly that you start teaching others. This is where you will feel free ankles, knees, hips, and lower back. This is where you will sit back without needing support. This is where your shins stop hurting. This is where your digestion improves, and this is where squatting becomes part of your normal routine. Day 50 to 100 becomes a natural process where you squat between sets, where you squat to check how your body feels every morning. It becomes something you do without thinking. Once you reach the point where you say, I actually want this position every day, that is when you can explore much more with mobility. That is when you can do more floor work. That is when you can do things you did as a child, like cartwheels or moving through low positions. You will have full freedom. And you will see how a simple act of resting in a squat for 30, 50, or 100 days can completely change your life. It is such a simple thing. I give this challenge to every student in my program and make sure they do it like brushing their teeth. It is a small habit you can add that becomes discipline and leads to amazing results over 1 month, 2 months, or 100 days. I want you to know your body is not broken. You are not too old. You are not too injured. You have simply forgotten the basic movements your body wants. This is not training. This is not exercise. This is not squatting under a barbell. This is relaxing and resting in a position that should be easy for you to reach. I support making movement part of daily life, and this is one of the simplest ways to do it. From here, you can add one of my movement snacks where you move through this position, oiling your body, opening your joints, and it is very simple. It takes 5 or 10 minutes each day, and that is enough to improve your movement and mobility. If you want to go deeper into daily routines, mobility work, and groundwork focused on rebuilding your body, click the link below to join my Moves Method community. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please like it, subscribe, and share it with your friends because it helps us reach more people, spread the message of movement, and change more lives. Remember, movement is your medicine. Use it daily in your life, and you will change your body and your mind.